Hey miners of Deep Rock Galactic. Now we're back here to our fourth vlog. As you can see, I'm not sitting over at the couch. Due to we have some vacation time, we really want to try something different. So last time we talked about what have inspired us to make Deep Rock Galactic, and this time we go more into depth with the different developers. So I will go over to Mike, and he will introduce him by himself.
Yes.
So hey Mike, as I introduced you in our intro,
Yeah.
I was going to talk to you today. So first of all, who are you actually?
Yes. I'm a game designer. One of the guys from Press Play. Been with them since 2007, and now I'm here working on Deep Rock Galactic with a lot of familiar faces. I don't know. I've been in Denmark for 10 years. I come from the States, and before that, I come from Russia. That's where I was born. So.
Yeah, so that's just like our community. We have a lot of from the States and from Russia, so I think that is a perfect match.
Hi guys.
So as a game designer on Deep Rock Galactic, what are you working on right now?
Yeah. So right now I'm working on cave assets that are going to go into biomes. Some of them are going to be cross biomes. Some will be only in one, and some have actual gameplay. Others are more for atmosphere and stuff like that. And what I'm doing is I'm implementing prototypes of these. So in Unreal, I'm setting up logic with Blueprint and stuff like that, and with the help of some of the other fine gentlemen in the office I get particles and meshes, animations, all that stuff. So we kind of put that together to create a prototype of a cave asset that at some point is going to get a pass through the programmers, make sure the networking is working properly. Some of these are quite tricky in that sense, and then hopefully you'll see it in game.
Super. I was thinking, do you have anything you can show us? Or
Yes, I do.
Adjustment. This is still working as a
Pause.
prototype part, so
Completely. But here I am in one of our test environments, kind of a small room that uses the carver to create. And so I can show you some of the things that I've done. So one is this light plant. It doesn't have all the assets at all, but it's something that you can come up to and it glows, and then you kind of can leave and it will eventually... No, it will.
Okay. Oh, super.
There you go. Then it goes away. And that's something that a lot of atmosphere, a little bit of gameplay in the sense that it affects the lighting in the area, but stuff like this still needs the art assets in it.
Yeah. So like with all these things you have been working on.
Yeah.
What have been the biggest challenges by making all these things in terms of game design and prototyping?
Sure. I think in terms of prototyping, of course, it's trying to get the actual logic into a place where hopefully a lot of it can actually be used in the production version of this asset to try to minimize the amount of work that has to be redone. And that's of course extra tough on the networking side, because that can get very tricky, and some of these things are like just not going to happen in Blueprint. But and of course trying to look for variety and things that also will go of course it's very easy to make things that will go on the ground, of course looking for things that will go on walls and stuff like that. I mean, of course working very closely with Fran on this, and
So they still need a lot of testing.
Yes, they all need a lot of testing, and of course we're trying to collect as many of these as we can. All of them will not make it to the game, of course. We will choose the best ones, and the ones that don't cut it will be left behind.
Oh. And now there is a swarm coming inside the build he is playing.
This is the game as it is. It's just a space, but...
So now I can see you are playing the guy that can be every class of the
sort
game.
of, yeah. I have drills.
But when you are playing Deep Rock Galactic, which of the 4 different dwarf is your favorite?
I think for me it's the engineer, and that's mostly because I generally like playing support classes. That's something that I enjoy, and support in different ways doesn't mean always healers, but and to me the engineer is kind of in his own way comes the closest to that, even though in Deep Rock all the classes kind of share the also support and damage and all these things. I mean, it's more complex than just these cookie cutters, but still it's the one kind of like being able to place sentries, being able to create platforms for other players. It kind of speaks to the little helper in me.
Well, that's awesome. But I think that is what we have. So if you can say bye to the community, then we see you on the next vlog. I'm just standing behind the camera, and of course, always remember to subscribe to our social medias, following Twitter and Facebook, and also wishlist us on Steam. So rock and stone. Should we say that together?
Rock and stone.